Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, November 25th. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm here in my school office, and I wanted to quickly do a brief devotional. My morning psalm that I was reading today is Psalm 104, and it begins, "Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord, my God, you are very great. You are clothed with honor and majesty. You cover yourself with light as with a garment. You who stretch out the heavens like a curtain. He lays the beams of his upper chambers in the waters, who makes the clouds his chariot, who walks on the wings of the wind, who makes his angels spirits and his ministers a flame of fire." That was my open devotion, and it's important because I've been wrestling with something at the school. I said it in my message yesterday, so I don't want to repeat all of it. But when Pastor Gary Olette was out here, he was talking about how people will oftentimes they'll get a lot of biblical head knowledge, which is really important. Like, we need to read and study God's word whenever we can. That is very, very important for us to do. But it's more than that. Like, our faith and our walk with God is more than just knowing every little moment about him. It's about being in a genuine relationship of trust, of wisdom, and of guidance. So we learn God's words so that we can see God breathe into our lives. But we do have to make that moment where we say, "Yes, Lord, I will follow you." The way God usually communicates with me is if I need prayer or I need something, I will pray. I'll pray as intently as I possibly can. But I always follow it up with reading, because God throughout my life has always spoken to me through hearing his word. And so if I were to just pray and not dwell in his word afterwards, there is a good chance that many major moments of my life, many answered prayers would go unnoticed, because I wouldn't have gained the wisdom, I wouldn't have gained the trust, I wouldn't have heard God's answer loud and clear. And so today's psalm was a reminder of how great and amazing God is, and how we don't just worship him because he exists, we worship him because he is good, because he is someone that we can trust, someone who is worthy of worship. And I pray that as we get ready for Thanksgiving, that you thank him for all of the blessings he's giving you. That doesn't mean every moment of your life is easy. Some of us walk very difficult journeys. But we can pray to him with thanksgiving because of all that he's done, with sending his son to the cross to die for us, and things that he is doing. He will come back for us. He will make all wrongs right. We will dwell with him, those of us who have put our faith and trust in him. We will dwell for eternity with him. And so, as fun as it might feel to fight and argue with other Christians and non-believers about the different tenets of God, at the heart of our walk with him must be faith and trust and relationship with him. So I encourage you to seek that this week as we get ready for Thanksgiving, to thank God for all of the blessings that he's giving you, to thank him for all of the challenges that you've gone through and the fact that he hasn't abandoned you through them, and just to honor him as God. Really quick note before I let you go. If you go to our Facebook page, you will notice that we have a lot of different musical accompaniments and moments throughout this holiday season. Our wonderful sister Pam Elwell has gone out there and made posts so that you can see all the different musical Advent-themed events that are going to be in and around our community. So please take an opportunity to see those. I urge you to go out and worship or fellowship or spend time with believers in that type of a concert, prayerful environment at this time this season. We can get ourselves stressed out and tired with everything that goes on around us with holidays, whether it's gifts and gift wrappings or cooking or making sure that you've sent thank you and Christmas cards to everyone and you have that panic that you might have missed someone. Just, it's good to get out, find events, take a breath, let the stress fall off your shoulders for an evening, and remember why this season even matters. It matters because the God of the universe loved you so much that he wrote himself into the story, that he was born in a manger in extreme poverty to be with you and to save you. Take a moment to remind yourself of that and remember that. And I will see all of you on Sunday morning. May God be with you all.